and welcome back to the breakdown. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 Minecraft Pocket Edition servers, or Minecraft Bedrock Edition servers. It's the same thing. The names are interchangeable. Most people just call it Pocket Edition, but it's actually called Minecraft Bedrock Edition from like Mojang. But nevertheless, that is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, these aren't servers that are like featured, right? This isn't Mineplex or anything like that. These aren't servers that are featured at the top when you go to multiplayer on Minecraft Pocket Edition. These are independent third-party servers that have their own mini-games, factions, SkyBlock, survival, things like that. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the video for you. If you want the featured servers, well, those are there and you can play around with those. You will need to join these servers in a bit of a custom way. You can see me doing that on your screen right now. It's a pretty simple process. From the Minecraft main menu, click on Play here. Click on Servers on the right-hand side. These are all the featured servers I was talking about, the Hive, Mineplex, Lifeboat, all that stuff. But to join these servers, what you want to do is hit Add Server, and then the IP addresses are in the description down below. You'll enter the IP address right here, and then you'll enter the server name. You can call it whatever you want, and then you'll just click Save, and it'll appear on your list down here at the bottom like these are. Here's NetherGames, one we're actually going to talk about later, and you can join on in here and be able to play around and have fun on the server and all sorts of stuff like that. And it's not a featured server, so it's going to have all sorts of custom stuff on it, like a really cool custom lobby. So yeah, that's how you can join these. Wanted to go over that before we got into the top 5, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the top 5 Minecraft Pocket Edition servers. First on our list actually is NetherGames, their IP being play.nethergames.org, and they're an awesome mini-game server. They've also got a creative server, and they have everything from Build Battle, to Battle Royale, to Bed Wars, to tons and tons and tons of other minigames. They even have soccer. It is absolutely incredible. You will never run out of fun stuff to do on NetherGames. They even have a faction server if you want to join in and play some factions. It's an incredible server, and honestly, in my opinion, the best MCPE server out there. That's why I recommended them as number 1. They're not the only one out there, though, so let's go ahead and move on to number 2 on our list, which is InTenGames. Their IP is IntenGames.net, and they too have some mini-games, and quite a few of them, to be honest. That's something I've noticed about most MCPE servers. They are mini-game focused. So if that's what you're looking for, here you go. There's tons of different minigames over here. However, there are some SkyBlock servers and stuff. We'll get to those here in a second. But IntenGames is yet another minigame server with things like FFA, City Builder, Bed Wars, and Free-For-All. We've actually got a bunch of different types of free-for-all games, so if you're looking for PvP free-for-all, this is the server for you. Pretty cool stuff. But nevertheless, IntenGames is just a really cool server. One note about IntenGames, though, is they are a German server. That means all of the stuff on there is a German language. I would recommend a different server on this list if that's something that's going to bother you. Otherwise, and you don't care about the language and stuff like that, you can figure it out even if you're not a fluent German speaker, then there you go. It's still a great server for you to play on. Moving on from there, number 3 on our list is PrimeGames. You know how I said that not all these servers are minigame servers? Well, PrimeGames is not a minigame server featuring SkyBlock, factions, and prison, in addition to some other stuff. It is an incredible server, and actually the server on this list that I would play on, because I'm not a big fan of minigames, and I want something that's more like, longer term and stuff like that, where I'm kind of on my own, or with factions where I can, kind of build a base out and stuff like that, and then attack people, all that. I don't really want a strictly minigame server, and PrimeGames comes in and is not a strictly minigame server. So if you're not looking for minigames and looking for things like SkyBlock, factions, prison, things like that, things that are more longer term, where you get to do some grinding and stuff, then guess what? PrimeGames is the server for you. And they're a pretty popular server, currently 70 people online. So you won't be alone there, and it'll be a really, really good server, and they're English speaking, which is great as well, something that IntenGames does not have. Now, we're not done quite yet. What is up next? Well, number 4 on the list, AvengeTech, and their IP is play.avengtech.me, and they're just an overall good, again, mostly minigame server, but they've got a good community over there, friendly staff, and it's actually a rather large community, again, at 75 players, which for an MCPE independent server is a very large server. The largest servers out there that aren't featured servers have just over 100 players. So this is a modest sized community. They have really good staff and just overall a really, really friendly, positive community. So go check out AvengeTech in the description down below at play.avengtech.me. Nevertheless, we do have one more left, and that last server is ECPE Hub, and their IP is ECPEHub.net. That's it, just ECPEHub.net, and you'll be on their server. They also have SkyBlock and factions, just like PrimeGames, and overall they are a alternative option to PrimeGames. If you check out PrimeGames and it's not your style, it's going to be a great community no matter which one you go with, but sometimes you might like the custom plugins that ECPEHub has that PrimeGames doesn't. present, and then back and forth. Yeah, so basically, that's that. Nevertheless, guys, what do you think? Did I miss a Minecraft Pocket Edition server? If I did, let me know in the comment section down below. But these are, in my opinion, the top 5 best servers out there that are independent and not featured by Mojang themselves. Nevertheless, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and if you're interested in starting your own Minecraft Pocket Edition server, check out Apex Minecraft Hosting in the description down below. You get an MCPE server set up very quickly and very easily with just a few clicks running survival. So if you just want a simple survival server, which none of these offered, Apex Minecraft Hosting can provide it for you for just a few bucks a month. We love them so much we host our Java server on Apex, play.breakdowncraft.com. But nevertheless, check out Apex at the first link down below, the breakdown.xyz/Apex. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.